All right, we're here another day in pandemic world with the Georgia Foodcast. I'm Mary Elizabeth. I'm the communications manager for Georgia Organics, and I'm so excited. We've got Connie Oliver of WayGreen with us. Connie is one of our leaders in the Georgia Food Oasis, and I know a dear friend to Georgia Organics. So, Connie, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've been up to lately.
Well, my name is Connie Oliver, and I live in Waycross, Georgia, which is in rural southeast Georgia. We're only basically an hour from Florida, so we are in the deep south. I've lived here all my life, and I'm just really interested in good food and making good food, local food, making access to that available. I'm a backyard gardener. I'm a volunteer, and I'm a kind of a community educator. So it's all about making my community healthier. So that's what I do here.
No small task by any means.
Oh no.
It's incredible.
And
tell us a little bit. Oh, go ahead.
We started WayGreen. It was an idea of my daughter and I. We were trying to live a more green lifestyle, and so we decided to just start a Facebook page. And that was probably 6 years ago. So I then decided, after talking to people in the Kroger's healthy food section, they kept saying, we really need to do something. So I just decided to put an ad in the paper, and I did, and invited people to come out who were interested. So about 20 people came at that night. And so we started, at that time, we just started a homestead guild. So that's how we actually started. Was a homestead guild.
Wow. Oh, that's great. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're working on right now. I mean, the economy, the good food economy has completely changed over the past couple months. Tell us what y'all are working on and what's been making an impact in the region.
Well, right now, as most people have done, we have gone to an online market exclusively. We, in the past, we have had 2 markets, physical markets. But about 2 years ago, because we are so rural, we were looking for ways to reach out to other people. So we actually started an online market about 2 years ago, but it was very time intensive, and it didn't work really smoothly. So when this came up, we started, getting back to that, and we found a new online way to do that. That's through Open Food Network. We found that through Georgia Organics. So, and so we started on that, and it's been very successful, but we're also kind of running into some challenges as well. We try to, because we don't have local farmers that farm large areas. Our farmers basically do what they do on acre or two. We have one, I think, that has 5 acres. So our big thing is now going out into the community, working with as many farmers as we can, but getting that produce, food back to us now has become kind of a challenge for us. So we're looking at ways to do that safely. So that's one of the big challenges for us right now.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about, I know so many of the farmers that are in our network are talking about this transition to online sales and what that looks like. Now, y'all are in a unique position, obviously, because you'd already kind of dipped your toe in the water and had been going in on that. But what did the transition look like? What have you liked about Open Food Network, and kind of talk a little bit about that process? And any, certainly what we're learning is no system is perfect. So kind of what are some of your downsides?
Exactly. Well, again, Open Food Network works for us, and we love it. It gives us a lot of options that we really didn't know we would have. We were just doing a storefront, basically. I'd load in all the items, and then I'd have to reload them. And it was like I say, time intensive. So this Open Food Network gives us the opportunity to put things in, to actually have reports to come back, so that at the end of the sales, I'll know how much each producer made. I'm able then to pay them. We also wanted this to come under one headline, WayGreen. we call ourselves a tribe.
Mhm.
We like to work together, and so that's been our whole thing, is to see how many different farmers and food producers. We also have some value added products that they're
Mm.
done locally here. So we really wanted to work under the headline of WayGreen, because we've also kind of made a name for ourselves here with our local fair market that we've had.
Oh
Our
yeah.
local fair market was held once a month, and we would have over 700 people come out at one time. So
Wow.
we really wanted to
Amazing.
keep with that WayGreen name. And so
Mhm.
we just have invited these farmers to come and join us online, and we've picked up several new ones in the process. But again, you know, just working that new system, it's so much better. It's such a great
Mhm.
system. The other thing was, we're volunteer based. We do not have money to pay anybody to do this. And so we
Mhm.
needed something that would not cost. And Open Food Network does not ask for this. It's
Mm.
definitely, it's free.
Yeah.
Now we plan to give back to them because they have done so much for us.
Oh,
But
that's awesome.
it's been phenomenal. We've gone from 7 vendors to
Mhm.
now 17, from sales of
Wow.
$250 to last week over 2,000.
Wow.
For us, it's phenomenal. It's just
Mhm.
phenomenal. So,
Wow. Oh, and talk a little bit. I mean, that's a huge jump in sales. I think farmers and kind of aggregators are realizing that now is the time for this movement, as
mhm.
people are appreciating local food. Talk about your customer base. Pre-COVID, and then this growth that you've seen, and what does that look like? And also, do you think it's gonna last? I think that's another thing, is like, yeah, it's great to see these sales up, but how do you keep these customers when, you know, we're open technically?
Mhm.
Um, so talk a little bit about that.
Well, and I think it will continue. And
Mhm.
here's why. We're going to help it continue. Um, when we open back up our farmers markets, and we have 2 of those, what we're going
Mhm.
to do is make our pickup point the market.
Mhm.
We think that's going to help, but this is giving us an opportunity to actually teach people about local.
Mhm.
People still don't understand the concept of local. They think, I, I hate to say this, but they think because a store is in your neighborhood, it's
Mhm.
local. Dollar General, I'm sorry, is not local. It's
Right.
here. So it's given us an opportunity to really educate people about what is local and what is available locally. I had
Mhm.
someone speak about meat, and they had read all the information about what's going on in the meat plants, and all the fear of that. And I was able to say, well, we have meat people here in town. They didn't
Mhm.
know it. So I think it's just going to give us that opportunity to continue to educate people. And once they're educated, I think they'll make a good decision. I really do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I
hope so.
agree. Yeah. I
Hope so.
know.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, talk a little bit about your service area too. So you're Southeast Georgia,
Uh-huh.
and Swega. How do you say?
So yeah, we kind of have Southwest Georgia is Soega. We're
Uh
just
huh.
Swega, I
Yeah.
guess you'd say.
I'm not going to attempt that. I
No,
think you nailed it.
no.
Well, yeah. Talk a little bit about kind of the folks that you see in your community and beyond that are coming in to get this great food.
We are we like to say that we service locally, which we
Mm-hmm.
consider a 100-mile radius,
Mm-hmm.
but we also call ourselves regional because we
Mm-hmm.
try to touch all Southeast Georgia. Uh, we have seen a great little thing happen with this online market. So my farmers and producers are bringing their food to Waycross. We're acting like
Uh-huh.
a food hub, which that's one of our main
Yeah.
goals, long range goals. So as they bring their produce or their meat or whatever into Waycross, then we're telling people, if you would order, then those producers will take your food back out to where they came from.
Oh,
So
wow. Yeah.
we're calling it a kind of like community couriers. That's what we're calling them.
Oh, I
So,
like that.
perfect example is Matthew Rayford, our chef farmer
Oh, yes.
from
And Georgia Organics board member.
there you go,
Yeah.
from Gilliard Farms. You know, we've been friends with him off and on since 2014. We met him at the Georgia Organics conference over in Jekyll Island. So anyway, he was coming to bring his product to us, and we were so excited about that. And so we had people that wanted our services to go back to Brunswick. And so he agreed that he would take it back and that they could have a pickup point there on the farm. We've done the same thing with a small town in Alma. One of our farmers is from there.
Mhm.
So we're really extending our reach. We're going, you know, all the way up to Tifton. We're going over to the Valdosta area, to Brunswick. So we're really reaching out. So it's not just for people here in this town. We're trying to reach out to all of Southeast Georgia. And we're really trying to find all the producers. We know of some of them, but we know there are more out there, and we're really trying to reach them as well.
Awesome. Well, hopefully that's something that Georgia Organics can help with, and spreading the word. Community courier. I love that concept. It's amazing. No wonder you're like a superstar in our Food Oasis community.
Hey, again, we do what we do, you know.
Well, and speaking of Georgia Food Oasis, tell us a little bit about your involvement there. Suzanne Gardner is leading that program. I know you're a part of that. We've got there's a monthly meetup call this week. Those monthly meetups already by Zoom, and now even more so by Zoom. But it's a cool, you know, I've sat in on a couple of those as our different good Georgia Food Oasis communities are touching base each month, talking about what y'all have going on, and especially like last month's call and I know this month's call are really incredible to hear about the different initiatives. So yeah, tell us a little bit about, as one of our Georgia Food Oasis liaisons, what has been happening with GFO in Waycross?
Well, for us personally in Waycross, we've always had a difficult time getting people interested in Southeast Georgia. The further away from Atlanta you are, the fewer times we get noticed. And that was a very big concern for us. And it was one of the reasons that we started WayGreen. But in 2019, when the conference was here in Tifton, an hour from us, was the first chance that any of us really got to attend the conference. And it was because of the scholarships that Georgia Organics offered. My farmers could not afford to go, or my volunteers. So through those scholarships, about 10 of us got to go, and it just really built a fire under us because they realized, oh, they're paying attention to us in South Georgia, and we have a lot to offer in South Georgia. So we applied for the Georgia Food Oasis, and when we got it, we were just ecstatic. And I can say that becoming a Georgia Food Oasis has made all the difference in the world for us in Southeast Georgia. There are resources that we did not know about, resources we certainly would have never been, we wouldn't have even been considered. One would be Wholesome Wave of Georgia, their program to double the EBT SNAP things.
Incredible program.
Yes, and we're so excited about that. So we're going to be, we've already been taking SNAP, but this is going to give us that extra boost that we need. But what the other thing for Georgia Food Oasis is that we like the idea of coalitions, and that's how, and that has just really built that for us, is partnering with other like-minded people and building those coalitions to make a difference. I've said it once, I'll say it again, you're stronger together. If I go and ask for something, it's not going to be taken in quite as well if 5 of us go or if 10 of us go. And Georgia Food Oasis gives us that basically power. So, and Suzanne, she has literally held our hand. It's unbelievable how much personal attention she gives to us. And I feel like now that we have friends on a state level that we've never had before. And I truly believe that. I do. So it's been miraculous for us in Southeast Georgia. It just really
That's
has.
amazing. Yeah,
Really has.
Suzanne is phenomenal. The work that she does on behalf of the Food Oasis communities, and like you said, just holding everyone's hand, getting through, things that are complicated
That's
and
right.
navigating all of this.
That's right.
She does amazing work.
Absolutely.
Well, and not only have you recently become a Georgia Food Oasis member, but you're also one of our mini grant recipients recently. So Georgia Food Oasis, helping these communities out, getting them through this pandemic. Tell us a little bit about the mini grant and how you're going to make good use of it.
Well, the mini grant's really going to give us an opportunity to, number one, we're searching for, again, I spoke to it earlier, we're really concerned about being able to go out, get food from other farmers that are not in our area, bringing that back to a place where we can hold it until then the market. We also do some gleaning through Society St. Andrews. We're partners with them.
Yeah.
And so what we're looking for is a trailer that we can actually go. It can be refrigerated. And so through this grant, we're going to get some money for that we can invest in a trailer. And we're now looking for other partners that'll go in, because that is quite expensive. But then the other things that what it'll do for us is give us a little money to buy some boxes. We're in a paper bag right now.
Yeah.
And when you're
I know we've chatted about this. It is there. Whoever thought that boxes would be in such high demand?
and the bags are flying all because we're outside, and they're flying everywhere. So we're really going to use some of that money to do some boxes. And what we're hoping is that we can put our logo on there and the logos of our member partners, so that again, making a statement there. And then just to get the word out, we're going to spend some money on some marketing ideas to get the word out. So, again, things we would not be able to do without that grant. So exciting, hard times, but exciting times.
I know. There's been so much. The word I keep coming back to is there's a lot of really hopeful, positive moments throughout this. I think especially when you're dealing with a health crisis, and obviously as we're working in food and really, really good food and nutritious and local food at that, it's a lot of hope right now.
Absolutely. I think, again, out of a very tough situation, great new opportunities can come. And this is one of them, to educate people, to make them realize that, there is food available, and in your own backyard, and you can also make food available in your own backyard. That's one of the things we did. The first 2 markets that we had, we gave away plants to our customers, and we also are offering grow bags so that they can grow their own food. So out of hard times, we can do some great things.
Yes. Well, this is perfect. Connie, thank you so much. What do you want to share with folks? How can they reach you guys, get in touch with you, social media, anything like that?
We're, again, our store, opens on Tuesdays. We open about 6 p.m, and then it's left open until Thursday at 6. And it's on the Open Food Network, and all you need to do is search, if you live in the Southeast Georgia area, for WayGreen, WayGreen Inc. WayGreen Inc. That's our 501c3. Our website is waygreeninc.org, and there's actually, if you go to our market link, you can just hit that. It'll take you straight to the store.
Great.
And so we're on Facebook, WayGreen. We're on Instagram, WayGreen. So just look for us there, and we try to keep all those things updated and current.
That's great. Let's see, final question. What's your favorite in-season veggie or fruit right now?
In season right now, it would have to be sugar snap peas.
Oh, so good. Yes.
And we grow them locally.
How convenient.
Yes.
Well, y'all touch base with keep in touch with Connie and WayGreen and definitely follow along. Y'all have such incredible things going on. So
Thank
I know
you.
we're so grateful to have you, and yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. We're grateful to be a part of Georgia Organics.
Thank you. All right. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.